Welcome to Journey to the Best Version of Ourselves. Today we will talk about Iliotibial band syndrome, also known as ITB syndrome, which is common among runners, cyclists, and physically active individuals. ITB syndrome happens when the iliotibial band, which is the thick band of the connective tissue that runs along the outside of your thigh, becomes tight or it's irritated due to over-repetition or overuse. Let me tell you about some anatomical information about ITB. So, iliotibial band attached to the hip bone goes on the side of the knee. It has so many connections with the gluteal muscles and the TFL muscle. Condition can cause a pain, especially around other knee where the band rubs against the knee joint. At the same time, you might feel pain on the gluteal area as well as on the ITB itself. This condition often develops from repetitive activities like running or cycling. It can be made worse by factors like poor form or some anatomical variations. While ITB syndrome is the most common among athletes, it can also affect anyone who spends a lot of time walking or hiking. In today's video, I will guide you through the series of targeted exercises that help to strengthen your gluteal muscles, release the tension on the muscle, maybe vastus lateralis or hamstrings, biceps femoris, to ease the pain and relieve the ITB band. So if you're ready, let's get started. So we will start with some side plank variations. Let's do first on the knee plank. Instead of doing full side plank, try to take the support point from your left knee, and in this case left side is the affected side, and you can even take some support from the right side. Try to activate left obliques and the glutes, because when we are trying to raise our hip, those gluteus medius muscles, gluteal muscles are getting active. So 10 second holding, 5 reps. And there is one variation for this one. So I want you to, this time, bend your both knees, do like a side plank and open the opposite, the other leg up. So it's like a side plank clamshell. The second variation is full plank. So for this one, trying to stay on the arm, and if you are feeling comfortable, open the right side arm and try to look at it and try to stay here 10 seconds and 5 reps. Second exercise is the lateral monster walk, side monster walk. So for this exercise we need some resistance band. So basically having squat position and walking on the side. 10 steps one side, 10 steps other side will fire up the glutes muscles. You can even perform this exercise going for front or going backward variations. The third exercise, doing some abduction exercise. So we are mainly focusing on the gluteus muscles. So for this exercise, I will perform on the right side. So in this case, right side is the affected part. And actually, I advise you to do the exercises for the both sides. It will help you to strengthen overall your lower extremity muscles. So for this exercise, it is very similar to the knee plank position, but this time I'm putting my left foot on the wall and I'm positioning my trunk is quite straight position, and here I'm just staying. You can even lay down and just pressing the affected side against the wall. I'm pushing the platys ball against the wall. I'm holding 5 seconds repeating 5 times. After 5 reps, I want you to raise your arm while pressing against the wall. And when you are doing this, try to turn your leg inside, internal rotation. This will give more activation for the gluteal muscles and the deep extensor muscles. After doing 8 reps of side raise, repeat this one more set. The next exercise is hip hike. You can whether perform this exercise with the Pilates ball or not. First, let me show without it. So basically, I stand on the step up, but I don't have any kind of step up. I'm just using some weights. Staying still and dropping my hip without bending my knee and lifting up. So here our target to actually activate the stable leg. So I'm moving my left side, but the contraction is on the right side. So how you can do with the Pilates ball is the active part is left side here. So I'm leaning against the Pilates ball and I'm doing the same exercise. So my left leg is working here. My target is left leg here. 10 reps and 2 sets. And as you see, I'm just trying to keep my left leg stable and going with the right side down and up. Next one, single leg squat. I prefer to do this exercise on the step up, something that's slightly higher than ground. So I will perform on the right leg. What I'm doing is I'm just trying to go down and up. So when you are doing this, you shouldn't go forward, but it is more like going straight down and bending my right knee and going up. So I am aiming to keep all the joints in the line. So it's better if you do this exercise at first, maybe with the little support as needed. Maybe you can use some stick or you can take support from the knee. And you shouldn't see that your knees going inside. It's like try to keep your joints in the line and going up. So for this exercise, 8 reps, 2 sets. Next exercise is single leg Romanian deadlift. For this exercise, I will use some weights, but before I do with the weight, I will perform it without any weight. So I will perform on the right side. Here what I'm doing is bending forward, maintaining my posture, going down and lifting up. So this is a great exercise to stretch the hamstring dynamically at the same time, strengthening eccentrically. So without any weight, try to do 15 reps, 2 sets. But if you are doing with the weight, 2 sets, 8 reps each set. Here is also important thing is paying attention the joints alignment. You shouldn't find your knees going inside. Try to maintain the form as accurate as possible. And you should do for the both sides. Now I will show you some bridge variations. So for this one is called Cook hip lift. What I do is I'm holding my left knee. I'm not pulling aggressively, just keeping straight. And here I'm trying to lift up and repeat 10 reps. If you have foam roller, you can use the roller, but the common mistake when they use the foam roller, apply IT band. But actually, those foam rollers are for the muscle. It's because IT band is a connective tissue that we cannot release it with the foam roller or some tools. So we can only release the tension from the muscles that attach around the IT band. So for this one of the most important muscle is TFL, is the muscle that very small muscle attached to the hip bone. So for this one, I will show on the right side. When you are feeling the hip bone, just 2 fingers below it, there is TFL muscle, and try to put on it, and you can do like a releasing, going up and down 10 seconds or 15 seconds. Or you can do for the glutes. Or you can use for the hamstring muscle. And if you don't have a foam roller, it's not even that something that you must do. Instead of doing the foam roller, you can do stretches that are even more helpful. So for the quadriceps, I find this one is very helpful. You are stretching all quadriceps muscles. You can hold 20 seconds and 3 reps. For the glutes, you can do like one leg inside, other leg goes above. So in this case, I'm aiming to stretch my left glutes, staying here 15 seconds and 3 reps. And after that, for the hamstring, pyramid pose, bending forward and stretching isolated one side hamstring muscles. Same 15 seconds, 3 reps. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope that these exercises and stretchings will help you to reduce your pain, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you again.